Sometimes you make a recipe and it turns out perfect. Sometimes
it's a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster. Hey everybody, and welcome to another video. So today we are making low carb apple fritters. Oh my goodness. And it was this guy's idea, right?
Yep.
My son Nate, and he wanted to make some apple fritters. So I was like, why not make them low carb? And why not do it right here on our channel? So if you don't know me, I'll quickly introduce myself. I'm Ileka Falette. I'm a mom of 4. This is one of my favorite 4 kids in the whole world. And so I'm a mom of 4, and about 8 years ago, something like that, I lost 120 pounds. I did it through the low carb keto eating, exercise, and lifestyle changes. Kept it off for the 8 years, feeling good, having more energy. Did it while eating meals just like this, right? These are a few of the snacks. I didn't eat snacks as often, but I did have some. So I'm gonna share with you guys this recipe that this guy wanted to make, and it's an apple fritter recipe, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we start with 3 apples. So we're gonna cut up 3 apples. First, we're gonna core these apples, and then we're gonna cut them up. You may hear some other folks in the background, because like I mentioned, mom of 4. Nice. So we make this a little easier. If we core the apples first, it's nothing just to chop them up into like little small pieces. So that's why we did that. So you core this one, all right? All right. And this core you can get right on Amazon. I'll put the link below too. Very easy. All right, now I'm gonna throw all the, yes. Nice.
These look like apple slices from Wendy's.
All right, so we've got all of our apples sliced up. You can use any kind of apple you want. We use Granny Smith and we use Pink Lady.
Yeah.
Because those are the apples that we had in the fridge, all right? Now remember, this is a lower carb recipe, and it's a gluten-free recipe because my guy here eats gluten-free. This is not a keto recipe because we don't usually do a lot of apples on keto. So low carb, remember, so we're still getting our fruit in and it's still gonna be pretty tasty. All right, now we're gonna take these apples. We are going to, right now we're gonna add a little cinnamon to them. You wanna put the cinnamon on?
Yeah.
All right, there we go, go ahead. Throw a little cinnamon on there. Oh, a little more than that. Probably just get all the apples covered in cinnamon. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. Ooh, shucks. Okay, we got our cinnamon on there, and then we're gonna do. We got our pan heating behind us. We're also gonna put some little bit of syrup. So we've got a sugar-free syrup. This is a syrup that's made with monk fruit. I can also put this in the description of the video, but this is one of our ingredients here, right? You wanna do the honors, big guy? All right, so we're gonna do 2 of them. All right, 2, 1, nice, and 2, well done. All right, and look at here, you can mix it up with this. And then lastly, we're gonna put a little bit of salt. Because salt actually brings out the sweetness. I know that sounds odd, but super true. All right, let's get these in the pan. We've got a pan heating up right here behind us. We're gonna put it in the pan. All right, we're gonna put these right in the pan. Back it up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, what? In the pan. Go on, just put them all in. You can dump them in if you want.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. And now just start mixing them around a little bit, okay? And we're just mixing them around to soften them up. This heat is actually on low. In the pan, we got a little avocado oil and some butter, just to kind of soften up these apples here. And we've got my big guy here. We got Chef Nate. Okay, getting a little bit of lemon juice in here. Add some lemon, go ahead. A little more. Lemon, just sprinkle it around the whole thing. Yeah, perfect.
I didn't get that one yet.
That makes it, yes.
I know that.
Awesome.
You're the one who's doing it.
Now let's just soften it up. Perfect. We're set there. While the apples are softening up behind us, we're gonna go ahead and put our ingredients together to make the donut piece of this, all right? So we are gonna start with the egg. Let's put in 1 egg. All right, and we're just gonna mix that up right here. I don't even know if anybody can see this. All right, mix it up a little bit so we get our 1 egg. We're gonna put all of our wet ingredients first. So that's the egg, the pumpkin in there. So we got 1/4 cup of pumpkin, pumpkin puree. We would have applesauce, but we ran out. So we're doing pumpkin puree because I happen to have that in the cabinet. All right, so it's 1/4 cup of that. We put in some vanilla extract, and now we're putting in a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Throw that right on in there. All right, now can you mix that up for me? There we go, that's the wet ingredients being mixed. Now we'll add in our dry ingredients, all right? So what this is, we've got 1 cup of almond flour. Throw that on in there, all right? 1 cup of coconut flour. Throw that in there, all right? And then we've got our 1/4 cup of cassava flour and mixed with inulin. And the reason we did that was because when we add the inulin, cassava flour will help to bring things together a little bit. When we add the inulin, that's gonna add a little extra fiber. So this is gonna be filled with fiber. Fiber packed, all right? Now we're gonna try and make this into a dough. Let's see. Right now it just looks like a mess of powder, all right? So I'm trying to make it more doughy. 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So we threw all that in the same one. We ain't want to waste a bunch of dishes. And now we'll just pour that all in. Go ahead, you can pour it all in. Yep. All right, now let's mix that all together. It's always best when you pour it in if you like pour it around so it goes everywhere. Now we're just mixing all this together. All right, so I think we finally got the dough to look at least kind of how we want it to look. We had to add a little more, add a little water. We had to add a little more egg. And we had to add a little bit of butter. So it looks a little more like dough, right? Still a little thicker than I was expecting, but you know what? That's what happens sometimes. All right, so now we are going to add our apples into this. A few apples to the side so that we can put them on top afterwards, all right? So you put a few to the side, and now we're gonna put the rest of them inside the dough. All right, these apples look amazing. We're gonna get the apples in and get a little bit of the sauce stuff too. Is that all of them? One over here. All right, that's it. We're gonna take these apples and mix them in and try and fold them into the dough. You wanna do it?
Yeah. Cool.
Try and fold them into the dough. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Want me to do it?
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's see. And hopefully this turns out right today. Sometimes you make a recipe and it turns out perfect. Sometimes
It's a recipe for disaster.
a recipe for disaster. And you're recording it on YouTube. Awesome. All right, so we got our air fryer out. We're gonna get some parchment paper and put it right in the air fryer. And then we're gonna spray it and we're gonna put our apple fritters right on top. I don't know. All right. Put the parchment paper inside our air fryer like that. That just makes it easier. And then we'll spray the air fryer with some avocado oil. You want to spray? Nice. Okay, you don't have to go crazy with it. We're gonna form our things and we're gonna put it in the air fryer. Put them in little balls. And it's about what, 2-inch balls, I guess, if that. And we're gonna put them in there. All right, let's put them next to each other. It'd be best if we line them up. Probably get 3 per row. All right, and this is what it looks like inside. Almost like little cookies. Now that we got a whole set, we're gonna take our little apples that we left out and put a few of them on each individual apple fritter, all right? And now we're gonna put this into air fryer for 380 degrees for 8 minutes. Good. All right, and let's see what happens. All right. Okay, they are done.
Ooh, that looks old.
They look like actual apple fritters, guys.
Oh, I smell it from here.
All right,
It
so
smells like apple cinnamon.
we're gonna take it out carefully. These low-carb apple fritters. I'm gonna take them out. Try and take them out with my spatula. Yeah. Put them in a little dish. I can't believe how good, how nice they look.
They're so toasty.
I know, they are toasty, right?
Looks like cookies.
Nice and toasty on top. It does look like cookies. Come over here. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scratch you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look, an apple.
Ooh, a little small one. For
It's
me.
tiny.
Ooh, and we got a little apple that fell in.
How dare you eat it?
Mhm.
I could have ate it. Because I'm the younger.
Oh, is it the youngest that's supposed to eat the apple
Yeah.
that falls off?
No, because
I did not know those rules.
it was a tiny one, so yeah.
Ooh, this one I could pick up with my hand.
It was a tiny one. That's because it was not that hot.
Yeah, it's cooled down a little bit.
Yeah.
We've got our apple fritters here. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, wow. That's random.
All right, now let's get our plate.
Let's try it.
We're gonna put them on the plate and we're gonna try them. So we'll put one on the plate and it will cut it up between 3 of us and we'll see how it tastes. Oh, okay, cut it.
Just cut it like that. Okay. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh,
So
oh.
Nathaniel's cut it up.
It cut it to 3 already.
All right, so everybody can have their piece.
I'll take the whole time.
All right. It's hot?
Yeah, it's hot. The side.
Okay, we were gonna, okay, cut.
Yeah,
All right.
it's so good.
All right, so it'd be good if you.
No, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take that out with it.
Told you. So, tests are in, results are in. It's pretty good. And still low carb. Made it from scratch. Doesn't have all the extra crap. No, I'll need that.
I'll take that.
Oh, I guess he'll take that. Doesn't have all the extra crap in it that you get if you buy your own, if you buy donuts from the store, right? Homemade, delicious, not not so hard. It was kind of easy, I guess. We had some ups and downs in this, but it was still pretty good. Everybody likes them. We got a little dessert for today. And we just made 9 of them.
That's nice.
And we still have enough left to probably make another, like,
Another batch?
18, probably. So this is like 27. And I would say pretty low carb. I don't have the exact macros, but relatively low carb. Very tasty, high in fiber. Pretty good. Pretty good for a low carb diet, right?
Yeah. They say in pizza. Perfecto.
Perfecto. They can't even see you because this thing's in the way.
Oh, it's like they say. Perfecto.
Mwah.
Pizza.
All right.
But
All
this
right.
is just cookie. Well,
So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe. Also go to ilekafalette.com. I'll send you a free grocery list as well as weekly tips and strategies and resources on living your best, healthiest lifestyle, right? And we'll also share some videos. Keep watching, be sure to subscribe, and check out our next video. Talk to you soon. Take care, everyone.
I'm just taking pictures of this one. Also, you're just gonna get double? I dare you just take that. I'm gonna take that one too.
That's good.
How good it is.
Yummy.
Don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to watch my mom's next video.